This is Coach Marika with the Caregiver Tip. What to do when they're in pain. Unfortunately, as caregivers, this is something we encounter a lot. We have to watch our loved ones suffer, and often there's nothing we can do. Now, what I'm going to talk about today is a strategy for what you can do in those situations. Let me say from the start, if there's action to be taken, take it first, okay? Whether that means get them pain medication, make them more comfortable, call the doctor. Maybe you have to call emergency. Always do that first. But a lot of times we just have to watch them suffer, and it makes us feel helpless because there's literally nothing we can do. This is something I struggled with a lot. Throughout the entire time my husband battled cancer, I was always trying to make him feel better. I hated seeing him suffer, and I felt helpless a lot of the times. Quite honestly, I think I did this in our marriage even before cancer. I didn't like when he didn't feel good or was upset, and I would try to fix it. When he had cancer, I just had a lot more opportunities. So the problem was I couldn't fix it. Now, sometimes I could comfort him or make him feel better a little bit, but a lot of the times he was just in pain. He was nauseous. Sometimes he'd get weird pains that we didn't know what the cause was. And there was really nothing I could do, but I felt helpless. I felt like a compulsion, like I needed to fix this. So I would get busy asking him, what can I do? What can I do? And this one time he said, Marika, just love me. It gave me pause and made me stop. And I just sat there and I held his hand and I just tried to exude love for him. And that's all he wanted in that moment. We are all faced with this a lot as caregivers, and we don't really have a good strategy for it. We want to try and offer help and comfort, or sometimes maybe they're angry and they're taking it out on us. Sometimes we need to just leave the room. Here's what I want to offer you today. There's a concept in coaching we use called holding space. Now, we use it to describe what we do for our clients, which is we provide them room to just express what they're going through without judgment. We just listen and we let them fully be in that emotion. We hold the space for them to express whatever it is they're going through. We don't try to comfort them. We don't try to help them. We don't try to offer suggestions for how they could feel better. We just give them room to fully express whatever they're going through without worrying about being judged. Sometimes we don't want to be fixed. Sometimes we just need to rage or feel fear or pain or be grumpy. Sometimes we just need someone to listen. And that's what we do for our clients when we're holding space. So what I want to offer you today is that holding space when your loved one's in pain is always something you can do. You don't need to fix them. You don't need to react. You don't need to try and make them feel better, because you can't a lot of times. That's not in your control. But you can hold space. You can allow them to express and feel whatever it is they're going through. Now, my focus is on the caregiver. So I'm making this suggestion not only for what it does for them, but what it does for you. It releases you from the responsibility of trying to make it better when you simply can't. When you're no longer in that energy of trying to fix, trying to make it better, it allows you to connect. It allows you to be present. It allows you to just love and be there. Now, here's what it does for them. It allows them to be fully present, to fully express what they're going through and actually process it. It allows them to express their emotions without having to worry about you or anyone else, and just fully be in the moment. So after you've taken whatever action that you need to, remind yourself that there's nothing more you need to do. You don't need to fix this. You can hold space and just be a loving witness to their emotion. Try this out. I'd love to hear your thoughts. This is Coach Marika signing out. I believe in you.